Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You would run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. It's time to bleed. This one's going to be a little aggravating. I don't care. King Jr., Dwayne Jones, Vince Vaughn, salute, brother. Black Alpha, Sadiq, what up? Todd French, Coach 67, Ryan White, Katie Peeps, Ramel Lane, Jason, Louis Hinton, 909 in the building, Cheese All Out Fitness, what up? Steve Elder, Mac, Kevin Dunbar, the Brothers UK, Josh, MP, what the fuck? It's good. Asante L, Steve Elder, Mac, Ring Dragon TV, BBG, KG84, Kane the Bad Guy, Adrian Vett, Robert Singleton, the Sensei Stormy B-Man in the building, King Bonnie, Main Boxing Biker, Jelly Bean in the building. Smash the like button, y'all. I salute the family as they come on in. So, the goal. Day number 3 with the goal. The goal. All right, so we had Haney versus Tank. That's a goal. Melvin Harris, salute. We had Bud to the PBC. That's a goal. So now we got Shakur. Needs to beat the shit out of Oscar ValPEDS. I mean, wash him. Jeff, what's good, brother? 2 G's up, salute. Johnny Q, salute. I mean, I have faith he's gonna win, but I would like a domination. I would like I want him to wash Oscar ValPEDS. Andrew Gray, salute. I mean, wash him like dirty laundry. Baptize this dude. HMC, salute. All right. Albert Doughty, what up? Wash him. Big Texas, salute. Now, this video is going to get a lot of hate. Don't care. Never cared. I get hate anyway. We get hate. Kane, what up? There's a method to all the madness. Zelos Newton, King Corleone in the building. Shakur Stevenson. That's the Olympic picture, and I put that picture up there for a reason. Well, old school, salute. LeVon Dow Gator, salute. I put that picture up there for a reason. He's an Olympian. He blew it at the gold medal. You know, I watched him cry on TV. A lot of people thought he was going to sign with Floyd Mayweather. And, you know, salute to Shakur because he's from the Tri-State. He's from Jersey City. They consider that the Tri-State. So salute to him. Jersey, stand up. Big block, salute. Philly, what up, bro? He blew the gold medal, and that's fine. But we all knew that he was going to have a very, very promising. Pete Davenport, and salute to you. Salute to you, bro. Salute to you, bro. Much love and appreciation. Salute to you. I did. I sure did. Much love and appreciation, brother. Much love and appreciation to you. And salute to Mr. Carter in that Cash App. Much love and appreciation. But salute to you, Pete. I did get it. Much love and appreciation. Thank you very much, brother. He was in that Cash App heavy yesterday. Much love. Dwayne Freeman in the building. Salute. We put him on a very high pedestal, and he's shaping up to be very, very good. Very good. Syriac, salute, brother. He's shaping up to be very good. And we can say that now, after his last fight, because that was supposed to be his toughest battle. And salute to Jamel Herring, but I mean, damn. How many rounds did Jamel win? Bruce Gass in the building. Salute, OG. How many rounds did he win? It was at that point, that fight, I knew. I said, man, this kid's going to be a problem for everybody, man. And we watched how, Johnny Q, he won every round of that fight. And that was supposed to be his toughest fight. D. Walker, salute. We watched how Bob Arum told us that this fight wasn't going to be next. He was going to pull up Navarrete. Remember that? Don't forget that, y'all. This fight is not next. I'd rather see Navarrete versus ValPEDS in an all-Mexican card. Remember that? It was very brief, but he said that. And we was like, yo, come on, what the fuck you doing that for? Navarrete's not even in the right weight class. He's in a class down south. Why would you do that, Bob? You do that, what is Shakur gonna do? Who is he gonna fight? For people to say that he has no star power and he didn't fight anybody, right? Cassandra, salute. He didn't say I'm gonna pull up Navarrete and put him in the ring with Shakur. He didn't say that. He said all Mexican card. So that goes to show you that, number one, he values these foreign fighters. And number two, he doesn't value the black dollar or the fan base. He doesn't give a fuck about us. And then he wonders why we say what we say about him. And you wonder why Bud is suing your stupid ass. Right? Magically, Bud hits him with this lawsuit, and this fight is happening. That wasn't a coincidence, y'all. Syria says, Drew, do you think it will be Shakur and Tank in the future? There's a lot of possibilities because Shakur's not going to stay at this weight. In this picture right here, he's grown since then. He's getting bigger. So, yeah. Anwar Willis, salute. Anthony Jones, DB Monthetrack, salute. Big homie, cool. That's right. He didn't make this fight happen until Bud sued his ass. We were there. We saw the whole thing. He said Navarrete versus ValPEDS in an all-Mexican card. It's in writing. There were articles about it. And we was on here like, yo, come on, man. Why are you doing that? Again, sign in black fighters and have no idea how to promote them. Signing black fighters, and he has no idea how to promote them. And I hope Bud has the audio of what Cameron Duncan told Fred in the barbershop. I hope he has an audio. And if he does not, somebody hit Bud up, someone's called Bomac, and tell him to hit me up, and I will email them the audio. I have it. I played it for you guys. That's right, Will. He was covering his own ass. Yep. Philly King, I don't know. Things like that happen behind the scene. It takes time. We probably won't hear about it again. Like when they make a real ruling on it, it'll be a couple of years. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if he has a chance. The fact that he's doing it speaks volumes. You know what I'm saying? At least it let me know that he's alive and he understands what's going on. Unlike Dillian sitting there like a monkey, smiling, talking about slave. We used to be slave drivers. He just sat there like a zombie. And Sean Porter sitting there with his thumb up his ass. Come on, man. At least we know Bud is alive and aware. I'll give him that. Bud got up there. Let's pull it up. Let's go to the videotape. Warner Wolf style. Y'all remember Warner Wolf? That's how far back I go. Bud sat there and did this.
Obviously you're becoming a free agent. Bob said if he would talk to you about individual fights. He mentioned Spence. He mentioned Josh Taylor. Is there any individual fight out there that appeals to you more than others? And secondly, when do you make the decision? How do you kind of go through it and come up with your decision?
Well, I'm pretty sure my decision is made already. Bob couldn't secure me the Spence fight when I was with him. So how you going to secure me the Spence fight when I'm not with him? So, I'm moving forward with my career right now, and I wish everybody the best.
At least Bud did that. At least we know he's awake. You know what I'm talking about? Detroit, BC, 88 Sports Talk. Dillian, what up? Texas T, what up? At least we know he's awake. You know what I mean? Everything else is just crazy. Hold on 1 second, y'all. All right. Yeah, man. Any means, what up? What up? I mean, look. This kid right here, we gotta protect this kid. We gotta protect all of our fighters, man. I'll just go ahead and say it. Because it seems like everyone else got the red carpet rolled the fuck out for them. Jason, what up? You know what I'm saying? We got to protect this kid. And I put this picture up there with the American flag for a fucking reason. If y'all don't know, one night, I was listening to Fred's show in the barbershop. Salute to Fred. And someone was like, oh yeah, absolutely, any means, absolutely. As soon as I'm done here. Still got a little cold, but I'm all right. I'm just gonna wear a mask. Sir, what up, bro? How you? So, I'm watching Fred's show. And somebody in the chat says, have y'all been by BoxRec and looked up Shakur? And I'm like, what? They put a loss on his record or what? What they got something, what they got something there that shouldn't be? They said, no, go look at it. So I pulled up another window. And I looked. And I said, I'm looking at the picture. And he wasn't smiling. He just had this look on his face. And I'm like, wait a minute. I said, wait a minute, that's not the picture that was there before. They had his Olympic picture up there, him smiling and cheesing. And I said, wait, what the fuck? Ancestral race, salute. Then someone said, yo, that's his fucking mugshot. So I go to Google. It was his mugshot, because, you know, he had gotten a little trouble in the street. He got in a little trouble. He had gotten into a fight. I think at a gas station or something. Listen, family, shit happens. He's young. He makes mistakes, right? Shit happens, right? So I said, why the fuck did they put his mugshot there? Who did that? I'm like, who the fuck did that? So I understand that you can go in there on some of these sites like Wikipedia. You can go and change some information that's wrong or add to it. And it has, Jason, you remember that? You might have been there that night. And I said, yo, that's fucked up. So I'm thinking that it's something that someone at BoxRec had to do. Trey Will in the building, salute. Right? And no. People could go in there at one point and change shit. Boxing and barbecue, salute. Hen dog, salute. Sir, you remember that, right? So I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck? So then here's what happened. The story was somebody saw it before. Jay Gibson, salute. Somebody saw it before. They changed it back to the Olympic picture, and then someone put it back to the mugshot and then blocked the option to change the picture. And that night, we all had to write emails. Do y'all remember that? We had to write emails to BoxRec and say, yo, what the fuck are y'all doing? That's fucked up. I wrote my email right there during his live stream. I said, nah, that's bullshit, man. After that show, I think that week, you notice that you can go to BoxRec, and unless you have an account, you can't see the fighter's picture if it's available. I have an account with BoxRec now, so I can see the pictures. You can sign in with Google. Brooklyn Born, salute. Yo, the Wise Crush, salute. I'm like, the nerve of these motherfuckers. The nerve of these motherfuckers. So they changed the picture back to him smiling, or it's not the mugshot anymore. That's what the problem was. But now they blocked that option, I believe, that you could just change shit like that. But the fact that we had to do that, sir, you was there. We all wrote emails that night. Family, this is why I try not to fight with none of y'all over dumb shit anymore. There's a different type of war going on. And it's a shame some monkeys don't even realize that. Once I saw that, I was like, oh my God, what the fuck? Josh, you remember that? Dr. Mark, salute. 88, yeah, I swear to God they did that. I swear to God, that's not a lie. I swear to God they did that. I don't remember. I should have bookmarked that show because I'd have never known that. I don't be going to BoxRec and just scrolling like that. But it was a little after Shakur got into that trouble in the street. It was a little bit after that. And then we was in the chat and someone in the chat said it. We went and I pulled it up. I said, wait a minute. Yeah. And then I pulled up his mugshot. I said, oh shit, why'd they do that? But by the time we saw it, the person in the chat said it was changed. Either the person in the chat changed it or someone else changed it, but then someone else went behind them and changed it back to the fucking mugshot. Now, let me ask you a question. Shakur Stevenson only been a pro all of 2 seconds. Main event Mark, salute. What the fuck did he do to anybody in the sport of boxing outside of making a mistake? Because he's young. And I could brush that off. Canelo Alvarez broke a strawweight's jaw in a street fight at a bar. Is anybody's mugshot up there? Was he even arrested? This is a kid who fought for, what's that flag on that shirt? Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. What's that flag on his shirt, y'all? Yeah, ancestral rage. Somebody changed the picture, right? To the mugshot, right? He said BoxRec can block users from having the ability to change it. They changed it back and restricted access to upload. That's what happened. Somebody changed it, then somebody changed it back, and then someone put it back to the mugshot and blocked the users from the ability of changing it. Rax music salute. I'm getting to that. I'm getting to that, main boxing biker. I'm getting to that. I'm getting to all of that. That flag. He's American. Basically, you could say he quote unquote fought for the country. He's boxing. I'm not saying, you know. Yeah, ancestral race. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. I believe that. And that's what Gio James, salute. That's where I'm going with this. Where I'm going with this is BoxRec, I don't know who owns it, but it's alleged that people were able to go in there and manipulate things. But I believed that that was some asshole in charge who thought that that was the correct thing to do. Who thought that shit was funny. Family, watch this. BoxRec is nothing but a company. Do we really need BoxRec? Why can't we make our own BoxRec? I'm just saying. We ain't got to call it BoxRec. We got enough boxing nerds running around here on the internet right now that can tell you everything from straw weight to heavyweight to that new Bridger weight. I'm saying. Cadillac Red in the building. Salute. BoxRec is a UK company. Wow. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Rick Blackwell, salute. I didn't know that. Windy City Assassin, salute. I didn't know that. They changed Loma's BoxRec picture to the military photo. Oh my God. I'm not even going to pull that up. That's right, man, Boxing Biker. We can call it anything. And we could do it like Married with Children. Feel me on that. We could do it like Married with Children. You don't even have to know that it's owned by black people. Why did I say Married with Children? How long is Married with Children on? How many seasons? A little over a decade, right? Straight Convo, salute, right? Did y'all know that was written by a black man? Uh-huh. If the Bundys were black, maybe a season or two. 11 years it was on. That's right, Asante L. That's the type of time I'm on. I was done with BoxRec right then. I was like, man, this is bullshit, man. The Bundys, created by a black man. Yep. 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 That's right, Jason. Yeah, you know. Yep. Married with Children was the funniest goddamn thing I've seen. Written by a black man. No one knew. He didn't do no shows. He didn't do no interviews. I didn't find out until the shit was over. My fucking jaw hit the ground. Yep. Eric Holt, salute. Yep. Yep. Daryl Alexander, salute. Yep. I ain't know that. And he stayed nice and hidden. He didn't need to be dancing around in the videos. He didn't need to cameo in anything. And nope. Nope. He kept his ass right out the limelight. When it was over, hey, it was me. Taiwa, salute, brother. How you feel? Mass Arm, salute. He stayed right out the limelight. Good move. It's still a great show. That shit was hilarious. We could do that with another BoxRec. Jafar Cesar, salute. Slip the jab in the building. BoxingGeek.com. Yeah, let's do it. We got enough boxing nerds. We got nerds in here that are scared to admit that they're nerds. Because we don't talk about straw weight and shit like that. Ain't no one with a 78 call it. We ain't worried about those booger weights. But you know what? If you're worried about it, talk about it. And we will support you. Talk about it. Word, Pete, you ain't know that? A lot of people ain't know that. Because they're like, oh, shit. We rocked with the Bundys. And, oh, man, created by a black man. Well, he got us. Because if we knew he made it, we wouldn't support it. Yup. 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 He got y'all motherfuckers. Because all Fox knew was that they were raking in dough for 11 years. They were raking in dough. Yup. I don't remember. You know what? Let's look it up. I don't remember the guy's name. But let's look it up. Married with Children. Creator. Married with Children was created by Norman Lear Alums. Okay? Sitcom created by Michael G. Moy. All right? Let's go to a share screen here. Let's share the screen here. You think it would have did as well if you knew Married with Children was created by this guy? Co-creator. He was a writer. All right. You think they would have did as well if this face was on the front lines every day talking about, look what I created from season 1? A lot of people are turned off by a black face having to do with anything. I'll be in the building. Snacks B, what up? Do you know? Want to know how racist this place is? Do you know in the adult film industry, PGH, salute, you can have a white actress, female, that could be turning heads and getting all the hits, you know, online, because they don't sell DVDs like that no more. You know, online, all the online hits. But as soon as she sleeps with a black man, her marketability goes down. Did you know that? Oh, yeah, Stormy, absolutely. Absolutely. T. Scott, for real? You see? He knew to stay out the limelight. He collected his millions and said, quiet money. Quiet money. Obadiah, salute. Viva tu vida, salute. You see? We throw what Stormy said up there. Black man came up with a lot of ideas, inventions, creations, medicines, technologies, and more. But you may never know because the function of the game is not for your acknowledgement and fame. Bars. Bars. Tay D, what up? Southern T in the building. Salute, fam. And then there's that. It ain't their ass. The Kardashians are a bunch of smuts. Add solo salute. The Kardashians show us how stupid the world is. Them bitches are talentless. They fuck a bunch of athletes and other millionaires. And now they're a brand. This is where we're at. And this gives things like BoxRec the freedom, motherfuckers that are behind the scenes making little decisions that can do stupid shit like that is all bent off of racism. Add solo, what up? Scrapbook boxing in the building. Let me park here for a minute. If y'all not subscribed to Scrapbook Boxing, then y'all don't love boxing. Go subscribe to Scrapbook. There, between him and Stormy, like when Stormy, when you want a in-depth, educated analysis of what you're seeing, and you may have an opinion, and then you'll hear Stormy say something. You're like, you know what? I didn't think of that. You got to go to the sensei, Stormy B, man. When you want to know about the historical events about what happened and why the sport is so fucked up and why we say it's racist and how what happened back in the day applies to what we're going through today, go to Scrapbook Boxing. It's no Black Power or Malcolm X and we're marching. No. He breaks down the events just so you know. He's not adding to the story. He's telling you how it went. We have gems running around in the LDBC. I want you to understand that. And I got to tell you, man, Kurt Sugar was one of those gems. And for those of you that weren't here for that, he's all over these shows. The Three Wise Men of Boxing, go to Stormy B, man. Skinny Too Litty, salute. Go look at all of those shows. I know boxing, but I also know what makes me a good student is when I know when to shut the fuck up and I just listen. You can't learn when you're talking. I'm sure all of our parents had told us that at some point in our lives. You can't learn when you're running your boca. The problem is with some people is that they get intimidated by someone else's knowledge. I don't get intimidated by knowledge. I get fascinated. And I want to know. And I don't care how old you are. There's some cats running around these YouTube streets that know shit, and I'm like a decade or two older than them. And I'm like, oh shit. Tell me more. Tell me more. I'm older than Tay Jones. But when I get to Atlanta and we go to the gym, I'm sure he can show me more tricks in the boxing ring. I'm not arrogant to say, oh, I'm older, I know more. No, fuck out of here. I don't get intimidated. I get fascinated, and I want to learn more. Go subscribe. If you love boxing, if you love the history of the sport, go subscribe to Scrapbook Boxing. Salute to T. Scott. He says, showing my support. Much love and appreciation, brother. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll be in the building. Speaking of learning, this is one of the brothers I learned from. I have no problem saying I don't know everything. Matter of fact, I like saying I don't know everything because I am an unfinished product in life. I don't know everything. Xavier, salute. I learned from Xavier. I don't know everything. How many times you hear me say that? I'm not a rock star. How many times you hear me say, I'm just a guy from the Bronx who loves the sport that doesn't love me back? How many times you hear me say that? That takes pressure off your shoulders. You dig what I'm saying? But when motherfuckers get on here and start grandstanding, oh, this guy don't know boxing. This is okay, fine. Instead of saying that, come to the chat, make a new friend, and say, hey, you know, I like what you said, but can I add to what you said? Did you know that? And hopefully the person's channel will be like, oh, you know what? I didn't know that. Here's a link. Educate me on that. I missed that. That's how we grow. That's how we grow. You don't jump on your shit and start making Macadam one salute. Jump on your shit and start making diss videos and sneak this and oh, see what he said that, but he left this out. That's ego talking, man. That's your ego, not boxing ego. Come on, ego's my dude. Because I know people like to take shit and edit it. Look, ego, Drew's talking about you. No. Y'all know what I'm saying. Bruce Gass. Learn from him. Student of the game. When I hear him talk, I was watching y'all show yesterday, U-Trick and George. I was watching. Felix, what up? I learned from everybody. I'm proud to say that. Come on, man. We supposed to grow. I'll never understand all this fighting and bickering that goes on. I'll never understand it. I'll never subscribe to it either, man. It's ridiculous. Yo, Drew, this guy's talking about you. Oh, man, this guy, he wants to battle for New York. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Please, don't come in my chat. Don't go in my comment section talking about this guy want to do this and that. No. I'm not for that. Leave me alone with that shit. This is supposed to be a stress relief. We're supposed to be talking about what the sport is doing to us wrong as supporters. If you support the person I don't support, go support them over there. I'm good. The fuck you think this is? This ain't a gang. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all niggas is bored. Y'all niggas is looking for hits and views and shit like that. Dangerous game you're playing. You sacrificing a lot of integrity. Salute to the Sensei, Stormy B-Man, in that super chat. He said, I said several times during last night's stream how excited I was to learn information Scrapbook was sharing. Exactly. Scrapbook should have like 50,000 subs by now with the information that he shares. Gem. Absolute gem. If you don't know boxing, start at Scrapbook. If you really want to get educated in the sport. If you just give a shit about what's happening now, then just hang around the channels. Fine. But I want to know what happened that predates my grandparents or my grandparents when they were alive. The 1900s. My great-grandparents, the 1800s. Come on, man. Come on, man. Andrew Charles, salute. That's right. Each one teach one. There shouldn't even be no beef. It never makes sense to me. Hold on, y'all. It is the worst when you're getting over a cold. Ugh. Yeah, but this BoxRec shit, that should have opened up a lot of eyes. I didn't like that. And I'd have never noticed it until someone in the chat pointed it out. They said it was changed to the mugshot. Then the mugshot was changed back to the picture of him smiling. And then it was changed back to the mugshot. And we had to write emails that day on Fred's show. That day. And they changed it. I personally think we should have made a bigger deal. I mean, we should have sent it to some news people or the media and say, look, this is what they're doing. Why did they find out why that was done? I wanted an apology. I wanted whoever did it, if it was an employee, I wanted him reprimanded or fired, or I wanted an apology from BoxRec. We shouldn't have did that. The person that did it is being reprimanded. Something. But oh yeah, I did that this morning, sir. I did that this morning, fam. Yes, you're right. Yes. But that was gone. But it's interesting. The reason why I brought that up is because I can't find one mugshot of Sergey Kovalev because I damn sure looked. I can't find one. That man beat a bitch, kicked the dog, got a DUI. I can't find one mugshot, and he's a foreigner. He did all this shit on American soil. Not one time did anyone scream, take his money, deport him. He should never fight again. You didn't hear that. That's right, 88. He did all that shit. Nothing was done. Nothing was said. And it made the news. In California, it made the news. But when you beat up Becky, Fred had Becky on the show. Did y'all see that? The woman that was assaulted, Big Duke, salute. The woman that was assaulted by Sergey Kovalev was on Fred's show. She had nerve damage. MJ Total Health, what up? Nerve damage. To when her shit is healing, it feels like her skin is itching. He's a pro fighter. He killed someone in the ring with a punch. Yeah, T. Scott, he was actually arrested twice that I know about. I know there's a mugshot, but it's not online. You can find Floyd Mayweather's. You can find this kid. You can find this kid, Shakur. You can find a bunch of mugshots. I can't find Oscar De La Hoya's either. Wonder why is that? You can find Tank. You can find Adrian Broner all over the place. I can't find Sergey Kovalev, the Russian fighter, the foreigner. I can't find his mugshot any fucking way. Why? But I go to BoxRec, and Shakur's mugshot was on his BoxRec. But when we tell you that these people are visual and they operate off of symbolism, y'all think we crazy. How many of y'all knew about that mugshot shit on BoxRec? I mentioned it a few times. I'm never letting that go because that happened. I saw it. I wasn't paying attention until Fred's show and someone in the chat said it. And I went over there. I said, oh, shit, it is. Why'd they do that? And then it was changed, and then someone changed it back. The person that changed it in the first place, I need him interviewed. I want to ask him, what the fuck you did that for? Why'd you do that? Why did you do that? Did you try to do that to Sergey Kovalev? Probably not. Oh, yeah, T. Scott, we did a ton of, man. You can find pictures of Oscar in lingerie, but you can't find a mugshot. These people are visual, and they operate off of symbolism. And had we have not wrote those emails or said anything about it, that picture still be there. Okay? Not this picture. Not that picture. Hold on, y'all. There is a level of privilege that black people just don't have. There's a level of privilege that black people do not have. Do y'all understand what that monkey video is about right now? Do y'all really get it? I'm not just clowning. I'm legitimately taking shots at niggas that ignore the facts. Niggas that look at us and say, nah, y'all thinking too deep. No, nigga, you're not looking deep enough, nigga. You can't ignore this shit. I don't care who you have sitting on your couch. I don't care who you have sitting on the stream on your show. There's just certain things you don't do. Del Spoolie, salute. Yeah. Taquan Savage, salute. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. This is why I'm very particular about who I deal with. Unscripted Virtuoso, salute. Uh-huh. You see why we got to be tight-knit? You'd be amazed at the people that I could have had on my show. But I said no. I'm going to say it again. You'd be amazed at the people I could have had on my show. But I said no. Why? I don't fuck with that dude. You don't? I don't fuck with that dude. Yo, you know, you get a lot of looks that I don't fuck with that dude. And if he gets on my panel, it's going to be me and him. And it's going to get ugly. I'm not fake. I'm going to tell him straight up and down, yo, nigga, you said this, you said that. I don't fucks with you, dude. And I'm not going to get someone on my panel just to fuss with them. I'd rather not do it. That's not what I do. I bring people on here to get information and to reminisce on whether they were past fighters or promoters or managers, whatever they are. I have them on there to legitimately have a good time. I'm not bringing anybody on there that I don't fuck with. Ronnie, what up? Just tell him, nope, not him. Nope, him? Nope. Because I'm going to drag his ass. I will drag his ass. He will think he'll have chains around his feet, and he's on the back of a pickup truck, and I'm driving at 100 miles an hour down a dirt road filled with rocks. I'm going to drag his ass. I'm going to bring up quotes that this nigga said and ask him to explain it. And y'all know how I do. And it'll get ugly. And I ain't gonna say no names, but I had an opportunity to have a few people on my fucking channel. And I said, no, thank you. Teach, what up? I'm maintaining integrity here. I'm not gonna have anybody on here just because it's gonna get a bunch of likes. If I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. I don't give a fuck if that channel, if I have whoever the fuck it is on my goddamn platform and I get 30,000 views. I don't care. I don't run my channel off of beef. Which is why when Captain Crunch was up here, I didn't put the video up. I didn't put the video up. And I know that shit would have got 1 billion hits or some shit. But I ain't leave it up. Because that's not what my channel's about. I wanted y'all to see what a troll looks like. What a jealous, insecure troll looks like. Until this day, he's still hitting up people around me. Look at me, hug me, look at me, hug me, give me a hug. Look, notice me. I gave you the keys to success. If people like, trust, and respect you, they're gonna fuck with you. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. But there's motherfuckers in the industry that I don't fuck with that could have been on my show. And I said, nope, not him. But yo, I got his number. And I'm not talking about Trick Nolte, because Trick Nolte knows who I don't fuck with. I'm talking about other people. Yo, I got so-and-so's number. You want him? Nope. Nah, but it'll be good. Nope. When they say it'll be good, that means it would be good for my channel. Views. I don't give a fuck about views. With that guy, if I have to associate a good paycheck on the 22nd of the month to that guy, no thank you. It's not worth it. I wouldn't be who I am to have someone sitting on my virtual couch that I don't fuck with. No. No. If I left the Captain Crunch video up, you know how much that video would have been worth? Y'all remember how many people was in the chat? Y'all know how many views that shit would have got? But it would have been fraudulent. That's not what my channel's about. I made an exception to the rule that one day. And it got an insane amount of views. I'm looking in the chat, I said, man, there's over 600 people in here, some shit. There's never 600 people in here. 210 really fuck with me. The other 400 or so, 390 or so, they just here for the drama. Those are motherfuckers I don't want around me. Goes to show you, a lot of people know about me. But only a handful of people fuck with me. That's why I didn't leave the video up. It's not worth it. I don't want to be counting a good paycheck because that nigga has something to do with it. Get out of here. This ain't Jerry Springer. I don't fuck with that show. Flatboy Plays, salute. Jerry Springer, when he started out, which I don't know, there was a daytime talk show host named Phil Donahue. Google the name if you don't know. White man, white hair, glasses, and he would discuss current events. And he retired. And they were looking for the next Phil Donahue. And enter Jerry Springer. White guy, nice hair. And he had a serious show. Mr. Shelton, salute. Bro J, salute. Romel Lane, salute. And he had a serious show. But what they started to find out was the goofy shit sent the ratings through the roof. Years later, he's still running around in a suit, but now he's talking goofy shit. And got people throwing wedding cakes at one another and trannies running around admitting 503 line in the building, admitting that they really were born boys and they're revealing it to their boyfriends. LeRon, what up? And baby mama drama flying around on the fucking stage. And he's standing there with a goddamn suit and tie on. And that's not what he imagined the show to be. But when they come to him and say, we'll give you this $1 million, what's the guy going to do? That's who he is. He who agrees with fire, salute. So he sold out. He sold out. I ain't mad at him. I'm just saying on my itty bitty YouTube platform, it's not that serious. I'm gonna leave a fucking a 4-hour stream up because it's worth about $1,000. For what? Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, man. It's not worth it. It's not worth my integrity. But I did it to show y'all there's really people out there like that, delusional, stalker, closet homosexuals, because that's just what he is. Yep. Y'all remember Morton Downey Jr.? Yeah, all of that shit. All of those guys, the goofy shit in the late 80s going into the 90s, the goofy shit was taking over. The Jenny Jones show, Ricky Lake, and it was free for all. It just got crazy. I don't want my show to be that way. Niggas that like to argue and fuss, go to the graveyard. VFTV will body bag your ass, and that'll be the end of you. Because he's talking boxing over there. All that other goofy shit, y'all see what niggas do over there. Y'all see all that goofy shit. Word up, if you could find, that's right, Jeff. If y'all could go to Fred's channel and pull up when he interviewed the victim of Kovalev, y'all go ahead and put that link in the chat, please. If someone could do that. Y'all go ahead and do that. Why the fuck this man don't have a mugshot for us to find? I will never understand that. But Shakur, AB, Floyd, yep. You like fussing and arguing. Matter of fact, fussing and arguing. Y'all know that motherfucker, that guy, Knockout Boxing in the building. Salute. Go subscribe to my fam. That motherfucker, best of the best. He's another stalker, stalking BFTB everywhere. Do you know when I put the link in the chat? He showed up backstage. I'm looking. I said, what the fuck? He didn't show up until after BFTB left. I said, man, get the fuck out of here. This nigga follows him. Yo, he wants to blow him. That's what it is. He wants to blow him. That's what it is. Ridiculous. Yeah, LeRon, exactly, bro. You got to maintain the content. Whatever your channel is, just maintain the content of it. Don't change who you are. Goofy shit will get you a lot of hits. But things change, and you're going to have to change with times, man. But if you are who you are, Mark Booker, salute. I ain't got to change. And I wasn't even being goofy on that fucking stream. I was just letting y'all niggas know, yo, look, you see? There's 1,000 Captain Crunches out here fucking with us. 1,000 of them. There's a grown-ass man, 50 years old, in his feelings over shit that's not real. I told the nigga, I said, you know what bothers you? The motherfuckers on Instagram with the blue check marks, the verified, the dudes that you reached out to, they don't follow you. They follow me. I follow them and they follow me back. They don't follow you. He said they follow me too. I said, oh shit, he just lied. They do not. Lala D, salute. Texas T, salute. Word up, knockout. And when they begging for your attention, that's how you know you're winning. When they're doing weird shit like trying to find out your government name and what you do for a living, they're going to get themselves in trouble. Believe me. That's number one. They're going to get themselves in trouble. Number one. And number two, that's how you know you're winning. But that goofy ass nigga showed up backstage. I looked. I said, yo, Texas T, if you missed it, don't worry about it. I said, yo, what the fuck is he? I don't fuck with this dude. What is he doing here? You know what that means? That means he does watch me. He's probably watching now. But he wasn't going to participate until he saw BFTB's face. Stalker. Men don't stalk other men unless when a homie loves a friend. Uh-huh. I know, LeRon. I know. I know. I did a live stream on the Painful Excellence podcast about that shit, and I'm just gonna leave it there because people are going too far with that Will Smith and Chris Rock shit. I've decided not to give it. I'm not giving any more energy. I had my opinion on it. I'm just not gonna give it any more energy. Yeah, trolls love BFTB. Nah, Kane. Let me just say this. There's a method to my madness. Let me say this. If y'all don't know that I'm very calculated with my moves by now, Carly, what up? No doubt, brother. No doubt. I'll just say y'all will see it again. Y'all will see it again, but there's a method to my madness. Killers move in silence. And when I say killer, no, I'm not no street dude or nothing like that. I'm not making no goddamn threats. I'm just saying I move a certain way. And it's not hard. You know what I'm saying? And you'll see what I'm talking about. But anyway, back to boxing. We was talking about BoxRec and how bullshit they are. Long-term goal is we need to have our own BoxRec. And I'll talk with some brothers behind the scene in reference to that. But Shakur, and this is all relevant as to why we need to be on the same page. When we mention things like remaining on code, this is what I'm talking about. A lot of people didn't know that they did that to Shakur on BoxRec. This man fought in the Olympics for this fucking ungrateful country. And he's the truth in that boxing ring. And if it wasn't for Bud's lawsuit, racist accusations to Bob Arum was going to give us ValPEDS versus Navarrete. Now, Oscar ValPEDS is a mother skunting cheater. Yeah, phenomenal Mexican. Sure will told him to his grill. Oh my God, that was funny. I played it for my boys. They were like, yo, what the fuck? They was like, yo, we thought that was gonna be a kid. I was like, dogs, when I found out this dude was stalking me, I just knew it was some little kid. I said, wait a minute, this nigga look old as fuck. Then I found out he was 50. I was like, oh shit, he's crazy. Yeah, he's crazy. St. Louis Mix, salute. That nigga crazy. But I fixed crazy. He's getting fixed up. By the book. I'm not a street dude. I'm not on some, yo, I'm gonna get you coming up. Nope. No. Family. What do I always say? Documentation beats conversation. And I'm just going to leave it at that. So, I know a lot of Guyanese people. So, the industry doesn't do right by us. It's fucked up. So we have to be our own industry. We were just about to get ValPEDS versus Navarrete if it wasn't for Bud stepping in and saying, I'm suing this fucking old bastard for racism. Now, I don't know if Bud's going to win, but the fact that he's taking that stand made me respect Bud more. I already respected him as an athlete. I was confused about why he was over there in the first place. But you know what? It is what it is. We got to move past that now. That's why yesterday I said he needs to go to the PBC. Bud, please go to the PBC. Please, 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 please. Let that be true. All right. Pensacola, what up? Salute. It's because of Bud that we're getting this fight. And I agree with Knockout. Shakur gonna dog walk ValPEDS and probably make his ass quit. In fact, don't be surprised if some injury pop up, meaning he's gonna cycle off some shit. I think this motherfucker probably throw him. He might crash his fucking shit. He might crash a motorcycle into a goddamn rock before he fights Shakur. That's right, Lala. They're about to give that opportunity to Navarrete. And he said all Mexican card. He said it. It's in writing, man. An all Mexican card. I said, who the fuck cares about that? When you got Shakur right here, it ain't the same division. What are you doing, Bob? But then again, he made that fight. This is a guy that doesn't. Did he not say that Bud, he lost all that money on Bud, could have bought a house in Beverly Hills, the money he lost on him? You're the promoter, motherfucker. You supposed to have the product and you promote the product. What, Bud's supposed to promote himself? You're the promoter, you asshole. Did we lose what the fuck's supposed to be happening here? Did he think that every black fighter sells themselves? Did he think every black guy is gonna be Floyd Mayweather? The gift of gab, throwing money at the camera? And we're gonna like flow towards him because we like that shiny shit. That's what niggas do. A lot of niggas ain't like Floyd because of that. Did you factor that in, motherfucker? Shane Mosley wasn't like that. He sold some seats. In fact, him and Oscar, they made 2 fights with each other and froze Floyd out. Remember that? So when Floyd became the man, he wasn't thinking about them. He said, all right, I got him, and I ain't fucking with him. I know, Jeff. Vernell, what up? He had a lot of nervous energy. Those glasses came off and everything. A lot of nervous energy. He really thinks that we sell ourselves. And again, someone, if they're not thinking about it, someone reach out to Bud or Bomac. Mike, what up? Let me know when you're around. Reach out to Bud or Bomac. I have the audio. When he was on Fred's show, Cameron Duncan, and they talked about the board, the no black fighters. And he went into detail. And he said, you go to any city USA and ask a white man to throw a punch and they'll flail like a woman. You go to any black person, they'll start flicking out a jab naturally. That's what he said. I played it for y'all. That's what he said. He talks about the board. This guy fight this guy, this fight like this. Nope. They're signing black fighters. They don't know how to promote them. So why is Shakur over there? A stepping stone. Let me get my money. And when my contract's up, I'm out of here. He didn't sign with Floyd. He explained it. He said, I heard him say it was basically all talk. And y'all see what's happening with Tank now. Got a lot of buzz, but his resume ain't matching the buzz. So now the word is they're separating from each other. Shakur ain't want to be next up on that. So what Shakur does have, though, is a Jamel Herring win. Solid win. And now everything is in alignment with Bud. The Bud situation is now getting Shakur this Oscar ValPEDS payday. Right place, right time. So I don't know when this kid's shit is up, but this ValPEDS shit in Aram's mind is going to fuck up the Mexican market money because Shakur's going to beat his ass like a drum. Now, Oscar ValPEDS, I'll keep it very short and brief for him. He's a fucking drug cheat. We saw it. We said it. And this is the first time ever old media, Shauna, what up? Old media and new media was on the same page with that drug shit. Jason, what's that? Let me see. Oh yeah, that's the chick. Okay. That's the chick that Sergey Kovalev assaulted. That's the chick. That's the chick. But there's still no mugshot. Yup. That link, that's the woman that was assaulted by Sergey Kovalev. Kovalev also caught a DUI, I believe, that same year. It may have been a different, but they were close together. There's no mugshot for any of that. And how's he awarded? A $12 million payday with Canelo. So the Canelo Man fans, when he starts screaming about payday, and you motherfuckers start to say, oh, look what the Charlos did. They beating up their own family members. And okay. That shit went away. As soon as it popped up, it went away. My stance on that was, yo, guys, y'all got to be better than that because you know you're under a microscope. That's just how it is. But that went away. What's the excuse now? You'd rather give Kovalev, a racist, a woman, an animal beater, and a drunk, $12 million than to test your mettle against Jamal Charlo? Don't you want to shut us up? Word, DOG? We're up against it. So everything I'm pointing out to you is fact. ValPEDS, Pop Dirty, A&B Sample was still allowed to fight Robeson. Many said Robeson beat him. Robeson said, I can't ditch this. I need the money. You know what I'm saying? Took the fight. Thank God he made it out okay. A lot of people say, yo, Robeson beat him. But he got the W. He said, I got it from drinking tea. We look at him. We looked at the media. The media was agreeing with us, saying, no, he wasn't allowed to fight. Looked at the WBC. Mauricio Suleiman. Oh, it's equivalent to 4 Red Bulls. He can drink. He can drink all he wants, and he's allowed to fight. The same guy that is telling the boxing world that it's okay to do business with Daniel Kinahan. Okay? Stop me when I'm lying. Stop me. Just say, yo, Drew, wait, hold on, pause, you're lying. No? Mauricio Suleiman is working with Daniel Kinahan, or trying to. So we got that going on. Hey, Mauricio. Y'all saw it. I told him where the fucking gloves were, Tyson Fury's gloves. I said, you know where they at? He said, no. I said, they're in Sugar Hill's house. He said, okay. All right. I was very polite. But when Labarbi got her shit beat in by Togo, that Japanese girl, those gloves was on his desk. That's right, Kane. Raise the clenbuterol limit. We got all of this going on. Bob Earn with the WBO, with that bullshit that he's doing. Investigate. Yo, man. Watergate. Fuck Watergate. Bob Earn had the FBI raid his shit. He got caught fixing fights. And then we got the WBA with Gloria Martinez with open racist rants on Twitter. They jerked Mike Fox. We investigated ourselves. We didn't find any wrongdoing. So that's WBO, that's WBA, that's WBC. All of this shit going on. They tried to avoid Shakur. Speaking of Shakur, they put his mugshot on his BoxRec. And we had to fight to get that G5. What up? Right? But we're just on here just talking, right? We just making shit up. Oh, y'all just complaining. Y'all looking too deep. Really? Are we? How do you explain all of this shit? And why all this shit ain't happening to anybody else? Word up, Xavier. Jaime Munguia out here beating on Freyshawn Cruz Dezern. Cop killer, salute, brother. Jaime Munguia out here beating on Freyshawn Cruz Dezern. Then we said, yo, all we said was, yo, was she tested, man? What the fuck? She got bass in her voice. She has no titties. Was she tested? You're bullying her because she's gay. No, we didn't say anything about that. We're saying she looks like a man. We're saying she has bass in her voice. All we asked was what she tested. He pretty much said, kiss my ass in Spanish. And then what did we find out? How long did it take for him to return the belt to Freyshawn Cruz Dezern? Did he apologize to the fans? We paid money to see WBC events. Did he say sorry to us? Nope. Did I say anything that didn't happen? And then as people of color, black people, we're supposed to look back and say, oh no, this is just a weird coincidence. It's not a coincidence. From all of that shit happening with KK Kovalev, the WBA with that bullshit, WBO with Arms bullshit, the WBC with their bullshit. Think about it. Who's always on the short end of the stick? Black fighters. Cameron Duncan. He said it. He said it. He said no black fighters. We don't want these guys fighting these guys because they'll ruin the shit. Because they have to make money. That's why they cater to certain markets. That's why they see more value in a Lomachenko than they did Devin Haney. You see more value in Oscar ValPEDS and Navarrete fighting in an event than they did Shakur. They don't value our support. Our support. They don't value it. Floyd Mayweather, all that money he made, you can't tell me a majority of that was non-black people. You can't tell me that. Watch this, y'all. Because if it was, why are you signing black people, Bob? Are you that much of a racist that you sign black people just to shelve them? Oh, I'm sorry. We're supposed to sell ourselves. Wind up dolls. I'm gonna sign these niggas, and they're gonna run off at the mouth and sell themselves. And once I see them get a little buzz, then I'll just give them an event. What the fuck are you signing black fighters and you don't know how to market them? And he admitted he don't know how to market black fighters. Why the fuck you signing us then? Cool. I don't know how long. Healer, what up? I don't know how long Shakur got with him. But Shakur needs to be careful because when his contract's up, he might get a little louder. Lala, I don't know. I know KQKC was talking to Bill yesterday. I don't know. I heard just last night, I was watching Tate Jones. There's some shit with Cambosis. He ain't even signed his end of the contract yet. What the fuck's up with that? Before I went to bed, I saw Tate's video. Y'all go subscribe to Tate Jones. I just saw it. I was like, what? What's going on now? See? All of this shit Devin Haney got to do. This shit, it was tunnel vision. What up? It was supposed to be open and shut for Lomachenko. They're trying to yank him from a war. Open and shut for Lomachenko. But look at what Devin Haney got to go through. Tell me this ain't racist, B. Go ahead. I dare you. Go ahead. Do you see why Stormy blew a gasket on the show a couple of weeks back? You see that? You see? Now you're right, and she was right. Phenomenal Mexican, she was right. It's bullshit. In sports, we are, especially in boxing, we are punished for being talented. They cannot have another Floyd Mayweather. That was too much power for them to even, they couldn't take that shit. They couldn't take it. And he's still around. And man, Game Bred Pitbull Hall of Fame salute. Welcome, brother. This is crazy. Main boxing biker, I agree. Kane said, what happened to talk about Haney pricing himself out? Word up, man. What happened to that? He lowballed himself to get this fight. And every day I'm like, yo, is it worth it? Harold, what up, brother? I'm wondering, is it worth it? Some bullshit. Fuck. What is this? No, I'm good. This is crazy. So Monday's goal was getting Haney versus Tank. Haney got to go through a bit of a gauntlet, but it's nothing that I believe he can't handle. He's supposed to fight Kambosos for 2 fights. Now they're talking about who didn't sign or whatever. This is crazy. It's somehow this is Haney's fault. Kambosos got a majority of the belts. He's trying to fight. They've been doing it. Does this sound familiar? They've been trying to do everything. Trying to get Lomachenko. They saying, oh, yeah, you got to come to Australia. Done. I'm coming. Wait, let me get Lomachenko. Lomachenko says, fuck you. I'm not coming. Oh, well, you got to take short money. Done. You got to fight with one hand behind your back. Done. You got to fight on only 2 hours sleep. Done. You got to fight with one leg and your shoes tied. Your shoes got to be tied together. Done. What now? Now I don't want to sign a fucking contract. Game Bread, I said, I respect that your man sacrificed. The more you sacrifice, the bigger the reward will be at the end. Then they won't be able to stop him. Yep. I just need him to win. And they talking about 2-fight deal in Australia, I think. I think that's what they said, right? And what happens if he whooped Kambosos' ass so bad in the first fight, they got to rethink the second one? He got to fight Lomachenko. And Trick, what up, brother? Trick Boxing in the building. What happens if he whooped Kambosos' ass so bad in the first fight? It's like, yo, let's pump our brakes on this second fight. Go ahead and fight Loma. Is Loma guaranteed that he's going to walk away from this war? I don't know. This is some serious shit we're dealing with here. You tying Haney up in shit that might not even happen. But then when we talk about hurdles that black fighters got to go through, y'all remember Deontay Wilder had to chase this fat fuck for 14 months to honor his word on a contract that he signed. And people were running around telling us we crazy. What? He was like, wait a minute, he signed it. What are y'all talking about? Grown-ass people. Bob Arum. Lying. The contract ran out. In October, it ran out. Remember all of those arguments? The contract ran out. Wait a minute. He was in the middle of a pandemic. Everything stopped. People couldn't get evicted, nothing. I saw this one fucking video. I don't know where in West Bubblefuck of the world it was. But there was people in their house for so long, fucking mountain goats in herds came down to the street, was running around the street like, what the fuck? Where the humans at? They were in the house because of COVID. All of that shit. All of that shit. Remember, they said the contract ran out. They said that. They said that. So now look. Here we are with Devin Haney. What we got? Got this piece of shit talking about I need 2 fights in Australia, and then Bob says, okay. Hold on. Oh, man. Sorry. 2 fights in Australia, and while you're at it, I'm going to throw in Lomachenko. Y'all understand I need Devin to beat the shit out of everybody? I need him to beat the shit out of... If Lomachenko comes back, and this ain't no shade, but it is, I need him to beat Lomachenko so bad that he wish he was still on post in the Ukraine. Lomachenko didn't need our help in promoting him. Look, okay, yeah, he's nice with it, but whatever. You know why? Because he got what you call privilege. Drew, what you talking about? This. Now you see shit like this, right? We're like, yo, man, how's that possible, man? How's that possible? It is possible. You ready? Y'all know I'm the fool.
Unified, undefeated. Unified, undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated. What? Undefeated.
What the hell is even that?
I promise you, these niggas don't need our help. Now, I don't know who homie was. And I'm not clowning him particularly. But that video's old. That was after the Rigo fight, which means it was after the Salido loss. There are hundreds of thousands of people out there like that young man. And I'm not just clowning him. You know how many conversations I had with people about Lomachenko, and they said, I'm saying, well, what makes him so special? Oh, you know, because, you know, da-da-da-da, and, you know, he's undefeated. I said, whoa, 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 whoa. He's not undefeated. What you mean? No, he's not undefeated. They referred to that shit on ESPN. No, he's 14-0. I said, no, he has a loss. I saw it. Oh, well, they must have changed it or something. He lost his second pro fight. I saw it. They didn't change anything. Use Google for what it's for. And then they'll pull it up. Oh, yeah, there you go right there. Oh, yeah. Why did they say that, brother? Why did they say that, brother? Brother?
Hello, monkeys.
Well, I think they'll still speed the angles. He is a little better than Sugar Ray, and the Gary Russell fight. I'm just saying, But I think, so what? He has a loss. You're right about that, Drew. But I'm saying, I still think he could beat Devin. But he dumped the belt. Why didn't he just fight Devin and get it out the way? I'm saying, but who's Devin? Devin should have fought.
Yeah, come on! Yeah, man, come on!
Fucking apes. We're fighting multiple wars. I need Haney to take care of business. They putting him through an ill gauntlet. And I think he could beat everybody. I need Haney to take care of Kambosos twice. I need him to beat the shit out of Lomachenko so I can get the excuses. Well, he was traumatized because of the war. Fine, fuck it. We're traumatized over 400 years of bullshit. And look at what you're doing to Devin Haney now. Do y'all know the industry fucked off Deontay Wilder? And he's like, I might not come back. He's more or less not coming back. And I hope he don't. Because the industry don't deserve him. So I don't want to hear shit when Lomachenko comes back and get his ass whooped. I don't want to hear about his mind was somewhere else. Good. He shouldn't have been in the fucking ring. I should have been trying to pull him away from the war to block Devin. It wasn't about him being a better opponent for Kambosos. Kambosos is food. It was about blocking Devin Haney. Call it what it is. So I need him to beat Kambosos' ass, beat Lomachenko's ass. There ain't no shade to Lomachenko, but the man don't need our help. He has privilege. And then I need him to rock and roll the Tank. Why? Because those two brothers can get it done together. Step 2, I need Bud to go to the PBC. I explained that yesterday. For obvious reasons. The goal is Errol Spence. I need that to happen. Step 3, I need Shakur to beat the fucking dog nuts out of ValPEDS, the cheater. He's not a cheater. Tim Bradley says so, and we don't fuck with Tim. Wasn't old media pissed off about that? Uh-huh. Yep. Beat the shit out of fucking ValPEDS. He's a cheater. Fuck him. Don't care. Bastard sinners. Fuck y'all talking about? Out y'all goddamn mind. Step 4 tomorrow. Well, y'all don't see it. But as a reminder, these are the fans. And I'm not taking it. I don't know who Money is. But you need to understand that there's hundreds of thousands of fans out there that think like him. And these are the majority, the casuals. The video where I got that, I read down in the comment section. All of it was in Russian, I believe. But there was one person that they said, undefeated this guy's a casual or something like that. And I said, this is the only thing that I can read in English was the correct thing. But these are the guys, and I don't know Money. I'm not making fun of him, but I'm saying he represents the majority. These are the people that they're appealing to.
Unified, undefeated. Unified, undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated. Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What the hell is even that?
I don't know if Shimon, I don't know if they did Burchelt like that, but Burchelt's career is over, in my opinion. He need to hang it up. And I'm left to assume that ValPEDS cheated in that fight too. That's just me. What up, Al? Yeah, he'll never be the same. Even if he trip and fall, he'll never be the same. He'll never be the same. And whatever he does now in the boxing ring moving forward, if he loses, they're going to blame the war. So I don't give a fuck about no Lomachenko. They don't care about Lomachenko. They know that. They don't care. This was to block Devin. All of this was to block Devin. Do y'all realize the goal was to make Lomachenko undefeated and not undefeated because he blew that with Salido, but to make him, this was orchestrated to make him undisputed, and it failed. When he dropped the titles, when he dropped the titles to Teofimo, but when Devin Haney was right there, they invented the franchise status. When Teofimo beat him at the end of that broadcast, if you listen, they were calling Teofimo undisputed. That was before the broadcast went off. I said, wait a minute. They're about to do some bullshit. And they did. Teofimo came out and said, hey, man, you know what I was going to do with it? You heard him say it a couple of days ago, right? They didn't let me win. It was predetermined. You know what I was going to do with it? Meaning, what did we say? Devin Haney was never on the menu. He was never on the menu. Had he had beat Kambosos, he was going to drop those titles and go to 140. He was never going to fight Devin Haney, like we said. And he admitted it. Don't I always say time reveals all truth? And a lie is nothing but the long way to the truth? Don't I tell y'all that? Told y'all. I wasn't making it up. It's all a setup. In that aspect, I agree with him. It is all a fucking setup. So I need Shakur to not only beat ValPEDS, but dominate him. Because it's for the greater good. Well, that's my time, y'all. I'm going to go steam myself and hopefully I'll be out at the gym. I'm going to try and do this 2-mile jog. Still got this phlegm in my chest. Y'all want to hear Max Kellerman contradict himself? Pete.
I've been accused of shilling for Triple G when I was at HBO. Never did. Thought he was the best value for your entertainment dollar in the entire world back then. But I never had him as the best pound-for-pound fighter. I don't think I even ever had him as high as number 3. He hadn't proved it yet. But I admit, I suspected, when given the chance, he'd make a good case. Not as good a case as Floyd Mayweather or Manny Pacquiao or Andre Ward, but better than, say, Canelo, who I expected him to beat convincingly. Looking back, he never did prove it.
push the weight and I'm flex. Push the weight and I'm flex. Hey, push the weight and I'm flex. Gang.
South of 175 pounds, Andre Ward. And now, do we all agree? I'm sorry. Does anyone disagree with that? So we all agree that south of 175 pounds, Andre Ward's the favorite against everyone. South of 168 pounds, who's the favorite against everyone? Who? You know, who in boxing is the favorite against every other fighter south of 168 pounds? Triple G is the favorite against everyone, including Floyd, south of 168 pounds. Who's the favorite of everyone in boxing south of 160 pounds? Who? Floyd Mayweather. Do we all agree? Yes. Andre, why would Andre be the favorite against Triple G? They're comparable skills and everything. He's bigger than Triple G. Why would Triple G be the favorite against Floyd? He's bigger than Floyd. When you get to a certain, the reason the good big man beats the good little man, or the great big man beats the great little man, is at a certain level, you know, at a certain level, size matters because other things are more or less equalized. Now, if I had to put those guys in order, pound for pound, I'd say Floyd 1, Andre 2, Triple G 3. But, okay, fine. Andre Ward would be favored over Triple G. Triple G would be favored over Floyd. Floyd would be favored over everyone else south of 160. And if anyone disagrees, let me know. Is there any? So that's unanimous in like the hardcore boxing press. Am I right?
He don't think he had Triple G as high as number 3. 3 years prior, he said exactly that. He ranked it as number 3. These are the guys that y'all trust over us. Okay, make your choice. Unbelievable. Well, that's the show. I'll be back tomorrow with another goal. Salute to everybody in the Cash App, the Venmo, the Cell, the Super Chats, man. Much love and appreciation, man. Be back tonight, Painful Excellence Podcast. You already know where to find me. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. I'm out. Peace, y'all. Move!
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.